Hey Leo, welcome to your October 2024 monthly reading. We're just going to go ahead and get started and jump straight in. I hope you're doing well. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to my website. And then from there, you can purchase a reading. Let's take a look here, Leo. What's going on with you in the month of October? Let's see here. All right. Here. Pull the Eight of Wands, Three of Swords, and the Four of Wands here. Let's see. Pull the Ten of Wands here in your current energy. What is your challenge at this time? The Tower. Future position. You pull the Lovers here. You pull the Wheel of Fortune here. Okay. Ace of Cups as the advice. Outcome, Knight of Pentacles. All right, you got the Tower, Three of Swords here, but I feel like this Three of Swords is something that you've already been going through. I think this Three of Swords is you having to make certain sacrifices here, Leo. I think you've been having to do this energy, though. I think you've been having to do this. I think this energy has been something that you kind of been. I think this is something that's already been in your energy here with the Three of Swords. I feel like there's certain sacrifices here that you're having to make here, and you're having to rebalance things. The Three of Swords is Saturn and Libra, and we are in Libra season right now. Libra does deal with the balance of things, right? Bringing things back into harmony, right? Fairness, bringing things back into its equilibrium. And so I think this is a balancing act here. And I think things have been totally unbalanced in your life, and it's been the cause of disappointment here with the Three of Swords. This is actually a good reading overall. You have the Lovers here, Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. I just think there's changes here that you're having to make, and I don't think you can avoid it. It's like you have to make changes here. And I think with this Tower card being in the challenge, that's the challenge, right? Because the Tower is literally change. It's dealing with disruptions. It's dealing with this is crumbling down, or this didn't go the way that I wanted, or something happened here, and now I'm kind of having to reset things. Now I'm having to start from ground zero. Not to say that you're not to say that you're totally starting from ground zero, but it's like you're having to start fresh here, and it's a lot of work, right? Ten of Wands in your current energy, right? I'm going to pull your oracle cards here in a moment, but I'm just going to jump straight into your tarot. The other Ten of Wands here in your current energy, I think there's just a lot of work here. Like you having to stay committed to your responsibilities, you having to stay committed to your obligations, having to follow through with things. The Ten of Wands always says the burden of choice. It's the burdens we choose to take on. And I think you're no longer willing here to take on burdens anymore that you don't want to take on. And that could be the disappointment, right? Maybe you're disappointing people with the Three of Swords, right? Or disappointing others here, but you're having to do what is right for yourself. And with this Three of Swords, I'm kind of getting this projection energy, Leo. Like other people could be like, well, like Leo's being selfish, or Leo's not doing this. But I think there's just things here that you're having to personally take care of for yourself. And I think things will rebalance out here. I think things will come back into more harmony here with this Lovers being here in the future position. And you do have good things here. I mean, in the position of the good stuff, you do have the Eight of Wands here. The Eight of Wands is a card of momentum too. It's also a card of belief for me here. It's Mercury and Sagittarius deals with belief. Sagittarius deals with adventure, positivity. Mercury deals with the mind, the intellect. And the way I see this here intuitively, what I'm feeling here as well, is I'm seeing you here starting to be more confident and believing in your trajectory here. I think with this Three of Swords, something here that maybe you've been putting off now that you're dealing with, or that you've been recently dealing with. It's like maybe you didn't want to deal with it, but now you are dealing with it. And maybe it was harsh and difficult, but with this Eight of Wands, I think you're I think you're starting to tap into a more positive energy here this month in October with the Eight of Wands. So, and I see your ambition here. Eight of Wands is the height of ambition, like you becoming more ambitious here as well this month. You have the Four of Wands here in the position also of the good stuff here. Four of Wands is celebrating some type of victory or some type of accomplishment here. Something here that you're defining here for yourself in regards to something you would like to create is coming to fruition, right? I'm not saying the whole thing is coming together, but the Four of Wands is like you're starting to find that empowerment. You're starting to gain those little victories. You're starting to get that success. You're starting to get that belief. And I think you're also starting to become more self-determined here. Some of you are really tapping into more of your autonomy energy here this this month. It's like, and I think that's what's almost like required, is like you having to step more into an independent energy, so that way you can personally recalibrate things or rebalance things here. So let's take a look here. Like I said, you do have that the Tower here in the challenge, which I already touched on. And then you come to the Lovers here. And your advice to this Tower here, because even if you take a look at this row, you know, Three of Swords, you can say it's heartbreak, disappointment, the reality not being what it is that you thought it was going to be, or the reality being not ideal. And now you're having to, you know, make hard choices, or make sacrifices here, or just do things differently and move through that heartbreak energy because of the Tower, because of changes here that you're having to make, or because of changes that have happened. And this Ace of Cups is saying acceptance. Accept what is happening. Accept the change. Because I feel whatever this change is going to really, it's going to be for the better. The Ace of Cups. And I think you know that too. I don't think I'm telling you something any new here. I think you already know that. The Ace of Cups as well is saying focus on your own cup at this time, right? Find the peace and the serenity in your life. Find the love in your life. Give yourself self-love here. But there is something about acceptance, and I would say the Ace of Cups is also healing. So a lot of you have been doing a lot of healing. I want to say over the last 3 months. It could be longer than that, or it could be, you know, more recent. But I think the Ace of Cups is saying like the restoring of the positive emotion, to focus on that. Focus on things that are going to bring you peace and serenity and emotional and spiritual stability. You have the Lovers here in the future position. This looks, take a look at this row. I do pick up something with love. Four of Wands, the Lovers. So I feel like love looks good here in the month of October here for you. Your relationships look good here moving in toward October. But I think here too, you know, even when I look at this read here, Leo, I think there's something about you having to make a choice. And I think the Lovers is it's almost like this Tower. It's like you've been operating in like an old way, or like you've been operating like an old structure, and you're changing some type of structure. And it's requiring like certain sacrifices, changes. Maybe people are disappointed. Maybe people are whatever, right? Like, but you're having to do what is necessary to set yourself up, you know, for the future better. And I think this Lovers is you coming into that you coming into that timeline, like you coming into that harmony energy here, because the Lovers can deal with your mission and your purpose, right? And the dedication to your mission and your purpose, the dedication to the things that you enjoy in your life, the dedication to following your truth and acts and connecting to what's authentic for you. You could have been doing things here in the past that, yeah, maybe it was authentic for you before, or maybe it was in resonance with you before, but it's like you realize, okay, I have to change things up because that's what the moment is requiring for me to do. And so you're stepping more into a more authentic, more harmonious path here, and we'll clarify and we'll see what that is. You pulled this Knight of Pentacles here in the outcome. I like the Knight of Pentacles in the outcome. The Knight of Pentacles says that because you're doing the work, because you're doing the practical work, and you're not skipping corners, and you're sticking to your responsibilities and your obligations, that Ten of Wands, you're creating success that's going to sustain, and it's you're building momentum here with the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but he does catch momentum. It just takes him a while, but with it being in the outcome, it's like you're now gaining momentum and things are becoming more stable and sustainable. Knight of Pentacles. You also have the Wheel of Fortune here in the position of something you're unaware of here. The time it's now to change. And if you take a look at this, it goes the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, the Four of Wands here. So you could be fearing some type of change. But really, the change is pretty much everything that you've been kind of looking for with that Four of Wands. I also want to say, too, the Wheel of Fortune offers you a chance to get unstuck from some type of cycle you've been in. And you can point to the eclipses, maybe that maybe the eclipse is helping you get unstuck. We're having an eclipse in Libra on the 2nd of October, right? So this could be just a reminder that change is on the way. So embrace the change. You pulled this Pisces card. It says, I believe here. I think you're also being encouraged here to believe in yourself. Also to surrender. Sometimes the Ace of Cups says, you know, to accept what you can't control. Accept the things that you can't change, right? And focus on the things that you can change. And I think here, this Pisces card as well, that it's about surrendering. not like it's about letting go the tower of like what is falling, not trying to clutch on to the remains of the past, but just allow for the change to happen and trust and let go. Trust in the divine, trust in the universe, whatever you believe in. Trust in God, because I think you're being redirected here with this Lovers to a way better path. You put this Woodwife's card. This is adaptability here. So I think you're being encouraged here this month as well to be flexible, improvise, adapt, and overcome here. Let's see. You put you're here for a purpose, realizing what matters to you. And that's kind of what I got in the very beginning. It's like something that you were doing before, like worked, but you're learning like this isn't, it's time for change or something like that. Maybe you've been waiting, and maybe you've been fearing that, or maybe you've been waiting too long, but like you're now starting to make those changes. And through your experience of the past, I think you're realizing here like something new that matters for you, and that's the direction you're walking toward. So don't have any shame or guilt about anything. I just think you're evolving here with the Lovers. Let's clarify your reading. Clarify the Eight of Wands here in the position of the good stuff. What is this about? It's Eight of Wands. You pull the Ace of Swords here. Oh yeah. Ace of Swords is about a new intention. It's clarity. It's a sense of direction. Clarify the Three of Swords here for the overall energy. You pulled the Six of Wands here. Yeah, some of you, it's like maybe you're not getting the type of success that you want, right? That's the heartbreak. But also this card as well deals with support. Maybe you're just like feeling like a lack of support. But don't trip about it. Don't trip about it. Clarify the Four of Wands. You pull the Four of Wands. So that's just double clarification that you're moving into better things here with the Four of Wands. I think you're going to be finding more things to celebrate and things to enjoy here this month. Could be like newer plans coming together here for you that excites you. Clarify the Ten of Wands. You have the Eight of Wands here. In your current energy, so here it is. It's like you have the ambition already right now. It's like, now you're committing to this new change here. Clarify the Tower. You have the Ten of Swords, because the old way isn't working anymore. Ten of Swords is the definition of insanity. It's doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So I see you finally getting unstuck here. Clarify the Lovers in the future. You have the Five of Wands here. Yeah, and I just think this is the path of evolution, right? Five of Wands is like when we're growing into someone new. Yes, it can deal with drama and all that stuff, but I'm not reading it like drama. Now, and I don't, and maybe, right? Like, I feel like there's drama all the time, but like, looking at this on an evolutionary level, I think the Lovers in the Five of Wands is the new path that you're embracing and going down. It's challenging you here, but it's also helping you evolve and grow and not allowing for you to stay static anymore. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune here. You have the Five of Cups in the position of something you're unaware of. I think you're moving out of a season of disappointment, and you're starting to move into a better season here. Clarify the Ace of Cups. You have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is also healing, support. It's also the restoring of bringing the restoring of things, bringing things back into its simplicity again. And I think more than ever, I think that's what you're wanting. It's just like restore things, bring in healing. I think you're also wanting to bring in. I think you're like, you're just trying to find that comfort, that security, that grace while you're going through the change. And I feel your advice here is to surround yourself with things that are supporting, nurturing, comforting. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles and the outcome. You have the Six of Pentacles. So Six of Pentacles is your karmic rewards. It's paying off for you here due to your commitment and your discipline. So hang in there, Leo, because it's not going to be all for nothing. You pull this Python card. It says discernment, detachment, transformation, and it says renewal here. So you're shedding your skin, right? Transformation. a renewal with that Ace of Cups as your advice. Six of Cups. Right? And I think also Spirit's wanting you to have strong discernment too. You know, don't subject yourself to things that are gonna be a negative influence here for you for the month. You pull this solitariness, it says desert here. And you could be really stepping into an energy of needing more solitude this month. There's nothing wrong with that. Right? Maybe you just need to reconnect, do some healing, do some inner work, right? But I think I think it'll be worth it. Let's see. You pull this Willow of the Wisp. It's this treasures hidden in the shadows. I feel like this is connecting to this Four Wands. There could be opportunities here that you're getting, or things that you're discovering here. But this is also about healing things, right, that are subconsciously and unconsciously blocking you, or that have acted as unconscious, subconscious blocks. So that's what I got for you, Leo, in your monthly reading. I'm gonna leave your reading here. Of course, if you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. And if you're newer to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. And otherwise than that, I'll see you later. Bye, Leo.